Hey guys, thanks again for joining me this week. Now, today's topic, crucial conversations. How to talk when the stakes are high. Now, you and I both know as leaders, there will come a time in your leadership career, probably more than one time, where you'll have to have tough conversations with vendors, clients, and even employees or coworkers, whatever. And it just comes with the territory when you're a leader or if you're in a position of leadership. And how you handle these conversations impact various aspects of your lives. Now, having these conversations, you have to acquire a certain set of dialogue skills that are needed in order to engage in these types of interactions with other people so that you can come out successful and productive and like a win-win uh, in the end for both parties. And how well you communicate and handle yourself during crucial conversations will give you an indication of how strong your influence is, the consistency of your innovation within your team or environment, the strength of your customer relationships, and even the durability of marriages and friendships. So we're talking about not only on the job, but off the job, how well your skills are when it comes to crucial conversations. So no matter if it's having a difficult conversation with a client or an employee, like I said earlier, there are a few things you need to know to prepare yourself for those challenging conversations. So let's just jump right in, all right? The first one is get your motives right. Look, stepping into an arena or in this arena, crucial conversations mean that emotions can and will be strong. So before we engage, we need to reevaluate and figure out what is it that I really want out of this conversation before you even have it. What is the end game? What do I want out of this? What do I want for the other person or the other group of people? What do I want for this relationship? And so asking yourself these questions, you also need to set aside your selfish motives and focus on what the right motives are. And only then can the conversation be more meaningful and valuable. All right? The second thing is get your emotions right. It's easy to tell ourselves a story of a challenging situation that may or not be true, conjuring up unhealthy emotions. People are very quick to pardon themselves from any wrongdoing of a problem or situation and bring unhealthy emotions to the conversation. So you should ask yourself this: what am I pretending not to know about as far as my role in this situation? So before having this difficult conversation, once again, make sure that you know and that you're able to own your part in the situation and make sure that any emotions you have are rational. Okay? Number 3, gather the facts. Hey, you may have strong feelings and a history that may shape your conclusions while the other party has theirs. And that's okay. Difficult conversations come with opposing views, and you need to know and understand this. Nonetheless, do your research and collect all the facts that you can. Don't create an argument of feelings and assumptions. Okay? It should be based on pure facts. Too much wrongdoing has happened due to people having lack of facts prepared or presented. So your tough conversations should be solely based on facts and not lies or emotions. And then finally, get curious. This step right here can really help you. You can really save yourself some time and possibly a lot of humiliation by becoming curious. Before you decide to rip someone a new one or really lean into somebody in this tough conversation, find out their side of the story. In doing so, you may end up discovering that your information is false or wrong or kind of slightly off. So instead of thinking they need chastising, they may just need a little compassion and support. This could also lead to potentially having a better outcome than originally assumed or projected. All right? So get curious. Find out what their issue is. You guys may wind up being on completely different pages. And so you're about to really lean into somebody and you guys are on different pages, or your information isn't accurate, or their information isn't accurate. So it's good to find out their side of the story. Okay? Save yourself a lot of humiliation and eating crow, potentially. So that's what I have for you today. Crucial conversations, how to talk when the stakes are high. Okay? Use these 4 pieces of information, knowledge, to really have a constructive and positive and productive crucial conversation. Honestly, I think every conversation is crucial because you really need to consider what you say and how you say it based on your audience and what the topic is, and make sure that you're, like, as we say, make sure you're coming correct and not coming with a bunch of emptiness, meaning emotions and feelings. That's empty. Come with the facts. Find out what their facts are, and then meet somewhere in the middle. Hopefully, at the end of the conversation, you can have a win-win situation. You guys both come out of that meeting productive and having resolved a very important issue. All right? That's my time, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch these videos to strengthen your leadership skills, traits, and abilities. I am here for you guys always. So if you ever need any leadership development coaching, team building, diversity training, remote leadership, that's really big now with COVID-19 going on. So I can help you with that because that's a whole different set of skill sets that you're going to need in order to keep your team engaged, together, productive, and all that good stuff. All right? Again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, share this channel with other people in your sphere of influence. I really would appreciate it. All right? Thanks again. And remember, great leadership equals great results. How are you leading?
Whether you're a new leader who needs the building blocks of leadership and how to be effective, or a seasoned leader who needs to understand that there are 2 sides to leadership, or a leader who just needs some inspiring insight or leadership seeds in order to enhance your leadership abilities, the CDV Consulting Group has the resources you need. There are 2 key elements successful leaders have that the unsuccessful ones don't: self-discipline and the understanding to constantly invest in themselves. So pick up a copy or the entire collection today and start investing in your leadership now. Available at Amazon.com. And remember, great leadership equals great results. How are you leading?